Well, hey everybody, it's Kev Bo Jones here with another episode of the wonderful world of baseball cards. It's been a long time since I've done a video. Last week was Labor Day and I was out in LA. And then this week I've just been busy and catching up. But I wanted to show you a few recent pickups that I have got. Nothing too spectacular, but a few things that I picked up through the mail and pulled from a pack recently. And then I also wanted to review a few more modern Hall of Fame PSA cards that I've been acquiring recently for my Hall of Fame collection. So without further ado, I thought I would just kind of show you the cards here that I've picked up recently. This one, just a basic 2018 Topps Update Juan Soto. Picked this one up, pulled this from a pack on Friday. Pretty excited because I was looking for this card online and just couldn't really find one that I liked. And then randomly was sent a pack of 2018 Topps Update cards, and this was the first card on top. So I really like Juan Soto. I think he's a bit overlooked, but I think he's going to be one of the best players in the game for a really long time, and he's only 20. So he's got a bright, long career ahead of him. In his first 2 seasons already, he's putting up real consistent numbers. And that's what you want to see. Doesn't look like he's going to be a flash in the pan. So I grabbed this, Juan Soto rookie, which I thought was pretty nice. And then these, I just grabbed, I did a couple of these in an earlier video. I just really like these sepia cards from this year's Topps Chrome. I figured why not just grab a Mike Trout. I mean, anything Mike Trout is good. I just think these cards are super sharp. They're a little different. But I really like these. So I just grabbed a couple more. I got this Mike Trout. I picked up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Version of the sepia. Looks like Vladdy's having a strong end to his season, which is a good sign. He's really young too. I'm not sure he's ever going to be the player that everybody's making him out to be, but I think he will be a solid veteran. So I thought I just would grab one of these because I liked the way it looked, and it's a nice little addition to my collection. And then finally, I also grabbed the Pete Alonso version of this sepia card from 2019 Topps Chrome. Just again, pretty solid rookie. He's going to win the Rookie of the Year. The Mets are trying to get a wild card. And I thought Alonso was cooling down after the All-Star break, but he's still knocking him out. I'm not sure with him long term. I think his numbers will level off next year. And I think we're going to see a lot more strikeouts from him down the road, but this year's been fun, so I thought I'd grab that. And then without further ado here, I just thought I'd show you some of the PSA cards that I've been picking up. These have been purchased over the last few months, and just ones that I enjoyed. I'm working on the last cards of Hall of Famers. Some of these are, some of them aren't. But I grabbed this. I feel like this is a super solid card. It's in a 9. I would have liked to have a 10. But this is the 2007 Topps Derek Jeter in a PSA 9 with the George Bush and the Mickey Mantle. This is, I think, a highly collectible card. Again, I wish I had it in a 10, but I'll take the 9 for now. I remember they did like a news story on this back when it was popular, when it first came out in 2007. But I feel like this card has nothing but a lot of upside, especially when Jeter gets into the Hall of Fame next year. The next one here is this is one that I got just because I like the player and loved this run that he had. This is a 2008 Topps Update. CC Sabathia for his 1/2 season that he played with the Brewers. This is a PSA 10. I just love it. He was lights out and so unbelievably dominant in that run with the Brewers in 2008. And as a big Brewers fan, this was super special. So I was on the hunt for one of these and actually found one. And I think this is right now the only PSA 10 out there. But I've always been a big fan of CC2. Pretty sure he's going to make the Hall of Fame. He's had a few down years the last 4 or 5 years, unfortunately, which prevented him probably from getting 300 wins. But always a solid player and just got his 3,000th strikeout. Here's the final regular issue Topps card for Frank Thomas. 2009 Topps, of course, got this in a PSA 10. Just in addition, this is for my last card Hall of Famer set. Like it. It's odd. I don't ever remember him in an A's uniform. But it is what it is. So this is Frank Thomas 2010. Here's a Ken Griffey Jr. 2010 Topps as well in a PSA 10. This is Junior's final regular issue Topps card. Absolute legend. And these are all pretty cheap, these cards. So I figure why not get them in PSA 10s? Hell, the price you pay for them, it almost costs that much to grade them. And you're not even sure what you're going to get. So I let somebody else always take the hits on the grading. So 2010 Junior. Here's one that I picked up, another 2010 Topps, Derek Jeter. Just a great looking card from just a random season for Jeter with the Yankees. But a really good looking card. Again, a PSA 10. And of course, Jeter's going into the Hall of Fame next year. So when you can pick one of these up for about the cost of what it is to grade it, you figure why not. Here's another one from 2010. Here's John Smoltz. This is his final Topps card. Again, a PSA 10. Hall of Famer. Iconic player. Great broadcaster. John Smoltz with the Cardinals. Here's Pudge Rodriguez, 2011 Topps. This is his final issue Topps card. Again, of course, a PSA 10. Hall of Famer, great player. And there's that. Here's a 2012 Chipper Jones. Again, his final issue Topps card in a PSA 10. And like I said, I'm working on the post-war Hall of Famer final year card right now, and I'm just showing you some of the modern players that I have. So there's Chipper's final card, Brave for Life. 2012 Topps Jim Tomei, and again in a PSA 10. Another legendary player, class act. Good card, Jim Tomei, 2012 Topps, final year, PSA 10. Picked this one up, it's only a 9, but I feel like it's only going to go up, and I've paid a pretty fair price for it. So here's a 2013 Topps Update Yelich rookie. Only in a PSA 9, unfortunately. I would have liked to have had the 10. But a 9 is good enough for me. I mean, I don't even know how you tell the difference between a 9 and a 10 on this newer stuff, to be honest. I guess maybe the centering, but the centering on this card looks fine. So, little weird, but nice looking card. Yelich is turning into a monster. I think he's got a swing that's amazing. So there's that one. Here's another one back for final year cards. Here's Mariano Rivera's final regular issue Topps card. This is the 2014 Topps Mariano Rivera in a PSA 10. I really like it because it's got, of course, the card number and his number 42 there. Super sharp, smart, good branding on Topps' part to make it card number 42. Mariano Rivera, and that's a really great looking card. And some good advertising for Pepsi and Gatorade there. Here's Jeter's final card. He's not in the Hall of Fame yet, but he's going in. So I thought I'd just grab this. This is 2015 Topps, Derek Jeter, PSA 10. This is his final regular issue Topps card. What a great card. Looks like he scored the winning run there, or just knocked in the winning run. So that's just a great card. I bought that in anticipation since he's 100% locked for the Hall of Fame and he's going in. So I grabbed that. And then the last one, fortunately, he's on the DL. I got hurt on a cheap shot from Kyle Schwarber last weekend, sliding into second. Schwarber's slide didn't take Hira out, but he went the next inning because I think he got injured on Schwarber's cheap slide. Not a big fan of Kyle Schwarber. I think he's a punk. But I picked up this 2017 Bowman Draft Keston Hira. I guess it's a refractor. I don't know, PSA 10. But I see nothing but major upside for Hira. Going to be a great player. He'll be back in a couple of days. He just has a little hamstring injury. He's probably already healed up. He's just waiting to get off the DL. So anyway, that is just some of the more recent stuff that I've picked up. I'll be back later on here in the week with a few mail days and some other things that I've picked up. But thanks everybody for watching, and keep collecting what you love.